is Sarah, and welcome to the Bookish Knitter, and welcome to another daily reading vlog. Today is Tuesday. It is February the 4th. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I am sick, if you can't tell from my voice. I did pick up Garrett's cold. It's just a cold. It's not a big deal. I started to feel a little off on Sunday, and yesterday definitely, and this morning is when it hit. I did mention it yesterday at the hospital that I was feeling a bit under the weather, that I had this. It's mostly sinusy, a little bit here, but it's mostly sinus. And the doctor's like, don't worry about it. It's going to happen. You're going to get sick. He's like, just keep an eye on things. You know, if you're running a very high fever and it won't go away, like with Tylenol or anything like that. He said, you know, if you notice you're having trouble breathing, or, you know, you're having heart palpitations, arrhythmias, things like that, he said, then definitely come down to the emergency room and you know, stuff like that. But he says if it's just a cut and dry cold, there's not much we can do. There's nothing I can take, unfortunately, other than Tylenol. It's just kind of a wait it out kind of an idea. So that sucks, but it is what it is. I don't feel bad. I feel congested. I have a scratchy throat. And I just feel foggy. I've been doing quite a bit of napping today, to be completely honest. I got up this morning and I was really feeling lousy. I had a really bad headache. I had the headache since yesterday afternoon. And I know because it was the sinus pressure, right? So when I got up this morning, like last night I took some Tylenol before bed. And when I got up this morning, I was feeling like hot and cold. So I took my temperature, which I do every morning anyway. And it was high. It was 37.2 or something like that. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. That's in Celsius. So I was like, okay, that's a bit high, because the number that they gave me at the hospital when I was discharged after the transplant was 37.5. That if it ever goes above 37.5 and sustains at that, then I'm to come down to the emergency room. But what the doctor explained to me yesterday is that's if there's no other symptoms. Like if I had a 37.5 temperature, but I wasn't sick, like I just all of a sudden woke up one morning and I had that temperature, that could be a sign of rejection, of the heart rejecting. But because I have a cold, there's a reason for the fever. Does that make sense? So anyway, but it's still something to definitely keep in mind. So I took some Tylenol and I laid back down for about a half an hour or so, and I got up and I felt better. So I took my temperature again and it was back down to 36.5. So the temperature was brought down by the Tylenol, so no need to worry. That's what the doctor explained to me. So needless to say, I'm not feeling well and I'm feeling a bit foggy. So not a lot of reading has gotten done today. And the other thing I want to mention is that there will be no other videos this week other than the daily vlogs, unless I really feel lousy tomorrow, which I don't see. Like these, I like sitting down and talking to you guys regardless if I'm sick or not, but to do other videos, I don't know, but I feel too foggy. Like I was going to do my weekly wrap up for today, and I was going to do my monthly wrap up on Thursday, but I think I'm going to save my monthly wrap up for next week. If it comes out later in the week or later in the month, who cares? And my weekly, I'm going to combine this week's or last week's and this coming week's next week. So Mondays you'll get 2 weeks worth of books that I'm going to talk about. But I do have an announcement video that I'm going to be putting out on Friday of this week. So that is one thing to look forward to. But the dailies are still going to go up, but I'm just not going to be doing any other videos this week. Again, just because I'm feeling kind of foggy and stuff like that. So all my videos are basically the same. Like I don't heavily edit. I don't whatever. But just for some reason, these just feel so much more casual than my other videos. I don't know. It's a thing. So anyway, I just want to pop on to say hi, to welcome you to the vlog. It's going to be probably short, just probably going to be this clip and one more clip. I've done some cross stitch today. It is another week. So on Mondays, I pick up I have 3 cross stitch pieces that I'm currently actively working on, and I rotate them. So last week was the Pumpkin Cottage. This week we are working on the Vibrant Blue Jay. And this is by Cute Station Bug something, I think. I can't remember the name of the designer. They were on Etsy. I will leave it linked below. But this is what I have so far. So you can see, like, this is going to be the wing of the Blue Jay. This is a lot of color changes. So this one does take a bit longer. So this morning I got a little bit of this done here. I got about 150 stitches put in. So I've been working on this little section over here. So yeah, not terribly exciting. It's not like the Pumpkin Cottage one from last week where you can definitely see the pattern emerging. This one is going to be a slow process, but you can definitely, at least you can see like the wing, or the feathers, I should say, on the wing, and the head of the blue jay is going to go up here. So this is going to be a slow one. This is going to be probably, this might even take me the year to finish, because it's a long one, like I said, with a lot of color changes and stuff like that. But it's basically a blue jay with like all these vibrant colors like coming off of it. It's really, really pretty. So yeah, so I've been enjoying working on this one. It's a lot of fun. Reading wise, I just got a little over 200 pages through The Women by Kristin Hannah. Did a little bit of reading on this today. So, oh, where's my bookmark? So you guys can see. So I'm about that far into it. That's what I've read so far. So not quite halfway, but I am still enjoying it. I was talking to my aunt just a little bit ago, and she read this one. And we were both saying, I like this. I like this book a lot. This is going to get a high rating from me. I'm sure of it. Unfortunately, I'm not loving it as much as The Four Winds. There's a couple of things in here. The one thing I have to say at this point is that I'm finding it a little bit repetitive with the violence. Like, I understand it's the same thing day to day to day with the soldiers and the whatever, but it's just like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? But I don't want to get too much into it. I'm not putting the book down, and I'm not saying don't read this, because it is really, really a book that I'm not loving as much from Kristin Hannah is still a 10 times superior book from some other authors. Does that make sense? But yeah, so I mean, I can love a book and still have some criticism with it. You know what I mean? So I am loving this though. I think it's really, really good. And it's really enjoyable. It's funny to say that for a book of what it is. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. And I am also still reading Diving into Forever by Laurel Greer. I'm about 30% of the way through this one right now, and I am still enjoying it as well. It's my category romance that I'm currently reading. It's a male-male romance about a dive instructor and a chef. And the chef is trying to get his dive certification even though he is afraid of the water. And it's a really cute little romance. I'm liking it so far. And I am about also 30% of the way through When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. I'm listening to this one on audio. I listened to a good chunk of it today while I was making and having my lunch, and I'm going to listen to a little bit more when I take my husband to work. So yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying listening to it on audio. I debated picking this one up on audio as well, because I do have it, but I thought, or I can get it from the library, I should say. But I thought, like, what I've really been enjoying with this one, and I mentioned this to my aunt, is that there are a lot of things that I don't know. Like, I don't know what they are when they mention what it is, like certain clothing pieces that are being worn and what have you. And I've been stopping to Google search it. And I think if I was listening to an audio, I wouldn't do that. And I find I'm learning a lot more doing it that way. So, yeah. But anyway, highly enjoyable. I know that's, again, that sounds weird. But yeah, so that is it. Oh, and I did finish a book this morning, you guys. I finished it, as I said earlier, I finished a classic this morning. I finished Sweet Valley High book number 1, Double Love by Francine Pascal. That's a 5-star read. Again, it's first in the series. It's a favorite series of mine. I loved it. So yeah, so anyway, guys, this was a long, rambly clip. I will check in with you guys later on and let you know how far I got in my books. And I will talk to you later. Oh, nope. I have 2 packages to open because I did not open one yesterday. So these are the gifts from Fiona. There are only 2 left after this. So we'll get one tomorrow and then Thursday, and then all the gifts will be open. Oh, it's been so lovely having these to open. It really, really has. So let's see what we have here. I've really been enjoying this. I thought this was so special. So thank you again so much, Fiona. I say as I'm opening presents. And you probably can't hear me. And I probably sound horrible. Oh, it looks like a card. Oh, maybe I should, let's have a look here. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, it's a little book. Oh, isn't that? Oh, it's a blank card that I could use myself, but I would not be doing that. I would be hanging this up. This card was designed and printed for you by Fee Mac Designs by Fiona. Isn't that lovely? But look at the front. There's George. My Georgess as I call him. My Georgie cat. Oh, that's adorable. That's beautiful. Thank you, Fiona. Oh, I love that so much. Again, I will not use that. That will go up on my, but I'll keep the envelope. Sent a little envelope with it, which is lovely. And then we have this one too, or as well, I should say. So go ahead and open this. Ugh, my nose is so stuffed up right now. I'm sorry. I know that's gross, but we've all been there. Okay. We've all been there. Oh, another lovely, lovely bookmark. Beautiful. I love these so much. These are so pretty. Oh, gorgeous. again, thank you so much, Fiona. So another couple gifts over the next few days. But like I said, I will check in again before the end of the day, and I'll talk to you then. Bye, guys. Hi friends, it is almost 8 o'clock at night, and I just thought I would come on here and end off the vlog. So, yeah, not much else interesting has happened. I took my husband to work and I listened to a little bit more of When Dimple Met Rishi, and I'm now almost 40% of the way through that book. And I am at about 250 pages into The Women, and I've read another couple chapters of Diving into Forever. So I did have gotten quite a bit of reading done today. It is, like I said, about 8 o'clock at night, but it's still early. I have napped off and on all day today, so I'm not particularly tired just yet, so I predict I'm going to be up for a while. So I'll probably get some more reading done. I'm also knitting on my sweater. I'll show you guys that tomorrow, just so I can, because by tomorrow I'll have put the sleeves on hold, meaning I will have like knit. I'll show you tomorrow. You'll understand when I show you tomorrow. But yeah, so that's about it, you guys. Short and sweet, sort of, today. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.